Hey there, Pisces. Chronic Joy Tarot here with your June 2017 tarot reading. I'm going to use one oracle card from Doreen Virtue's Saints and Angels deck, and then we'll go ahead and take that card as a guidance, as a theme for your reading this month, and do an extensive reading from the Osho Zen Tarot deck. Both decks have been cleared and blessed and shuffled off camera, and so we have a good fresh start here with the deck. So here's our oracle deck. It's Saints and Angels, and that's what the theme is going to be this month. And then the extensive reading is going to be done with the Osho Zen Tarot deck, my favorite deck. I can't keep my hands off it. Okay, so Pisces, what are you focusing on this month? Steady progress. Saint Therese. I like this because life in general, that's what it is. It is steady progress. Even though there may be moments when we feel we're stuck or we're not making progress, we always are on the larger scale of things. So for you, Pisces, especially being the Pisces, being that fish that swims along, as you go and tries to go with the flow as much as possible, an internal, emotionally driven sign, this is a lovely focus for you this month. The spread we're going to read here is called the Flying Bird, and this card here is sort of our point of liftoff, and then we'll take flight and go through the cards and see where we see the insight, the ultimate outcome of our reading. The point that you're starting at is the source. This is telling me that you either recently have been much more attuned to your inner self and to what matters to you, or you've always had that quality and you're just recently retapping into it. You're expanding on it. You're building on it. Staying true to what's right for you personally, as opposed to what others expect of you or what society tells us is right, or whatever it is on your path of life, is so important. And that also enhances your progress, of course, because your truth and staying true to what's right for you as an individual and you as one spirit, it's the only way to go about your life, really. A lot of times we're told, follow this guidance and do what the elders say or do what the society's rules have imposed on us or whatever. But as long as you're staying true to who you really are and not harming others and being a good loving, driven person, you can't go wrong. You can't go wrong no matter what direction you take, right? The card in this position is called the Fear of Flying. So this would be one of the energies that could possibly block your progress this month, block you from taking flight, taking full flight. Oh yeah, that is suppression, literally blocking your feelings, blocking your progress just by not being exactly who you are. Okay, this card in conjunction with your source card makes a lot of sense in this reading. We do tend to hold back when we feel we're going to be rejected or we feel our decisions are incorrect. We tend to hold back. We tend to push down and not show all of who we are to others. You're being guided this month to watch those spaces where this happens. Be aware of it, look for it when it happens, and find a way to ease your way around it. Don't hold back. Don't hide who you really are from those around you. And the way to get about that, the way to be able to achieve that is the letting go card. So this is guiding you to either, if you find yourself coming upon conflict, don't hold back. Don't lash out, just move on. Just trust yourself and find a way to let it go. If you can't find a way to let it go, then I would suggest you spend more time with yourself and touching back into, getting back in touch with that source within you, your higher power, your connection to spirit, your connection to God, whatever it is you call it, whatever it, names you call it, whatever labels you have for it, you know what this means for you. This means your true self, your source is your guide. And others that come, into conflict with you, or situations that make you feel unsure of yourself, they're put there in order for you to grow. So try to just divert it a little bit. Don't get stuck in the indecision, because that will impede your progress this month. Don't get stuck in that. Just, oh, okay. Oh, so let's just say I'm going to buy a bunch of flowers and I wanted to buy red roses, and I get to the store and there's only yellow ones. I don't know. This is really trivial, but you get the idea. When something shows up in your life that isn't what you expected, let it go. It's fine. Like, you're going to throw a fit because the flowers aren't red, or you're going to find yellow ones, or you're going to move on and find them somewhere else. Don't let it trip you up too much when things come along that aren't exactly, what you perceived as, what you expected. Okay? And so mastering these energies, mastering the coming upon things that make you feel like holding back, but then finding a way to let it go and move on, is going to create big sources of change for you in your life. This is a great card because change creates progress every time. Change the way you respond to somebody in a relationship, you will make progress in how to communicate with that person on a deeper connected level. Change, change the way you do your hair, you'll get different responses, and you'll make more, I don't know, that's kind of I don't really like that analogy, but do you know what I mean? When you embrace change, you move forward. That's the bottom line. Okay, don't worry about your hair. Your hair looks lovely. Okay, and the next step, as you proceed through the month and grasp these concepts, you're going to come to a new sense of wisdom. This maturity card shows that this figure is at peace with all that has happened and all that is coming, because this figure operates from a place of maturity, from a place of wisdom, knowing, yeah, there's change. Yeah, stuff makes me, want to like tuck away and hide from the world every now and then because it rattles me. But that's part of what life is. And if I realize that on a whole, that's what life is, and it's going to keep happening and it's going to keep changing, then I will make forward progress. Then I will expand my heart. Then my connections will become deeper. Okay? And the point of arrival here, the internal energy that you're going to create as a result of this is a greater sense of playfulness, much more fun looking at life in ways that are more responsive instead of reactive, right? More embracing things that come to you as life unfolds, instead of trying to assert back, the square peg into the round hole because you saw it round in the first place or whatever. Enjoy it. Life comes and you embrace it and you take the energies and you move on to the next one, and it's supposed to be fun. You're supposed to have fun. And I think you can, Pisces. I think you do have fun swimming along in your waters and connecting with person, from day to day, a different person, and enjoying, all the feelings that brings about for you. It's what it's supposed to be. It's a good thing. And your overall message here is to have patience. Just as the moon has its cycles every 30 days or every month, however many days it is, and just as, this mother awaiting to give birth just knows that patience is what it's going to take in order for everything to work out the way it's supposed to. The birth will come, the changes will come, life will continue. Have patience with it all. Have patience, especially with yourself, when it comes to the progress that you perceive may or may not be happening at the timing that you want it to, right? It is happening. It is, because life is always going. The changes are always allowing us to make new choices and to make our progress. Just have fun along the way. Have some fun. I love this. Okay. Thank you very much for listening, Pisces. I hope you enjoy my readings. I do post these zodiac-based readings at the first of every calendar month. So subscribe, sign up for notifications, share my channel, do whatever you can to stay in touch. And I also post weekly general readings that are more of a general nature for everyone on around Monday for the week ahead. So every week look for those. And other than that, enjoy your progress, Pisces. You're doing a fantastic job. And I will speak to you in July. Have a great June. Bye.